How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another guide for City Skylines. In this guide, I'll be talking about some of the more interesting forms of transportation in the game. But before we get to the video, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a like if you found this video interesting, and subscribe and turn notifications on to see my other videos. We'll start off with the trolleybuses. They're pretty much a mix between buses and trams. There's only one model for the trolleybuses, and it fits 30 passengers. Like trams, they'll need special roads in order to use them, but you're quite limited as you only have 3 options, with the widest road being 4 lanes. Because of this, I recommend using them in less busy areas and in a short loop like I have here, since they have a low passenger capacity of 30 and limit the roads to 4 lanes. Next up are the cable cars. You're not able to change the model or the number of cable cars on each line, so they do that automatically. Once you have a cable car stop or end-of-line cable car stop connected, the line should run automatically. As you can see here, I have 2 end-of-line cable car stops connected running across this river. They're quite useful for getting over difficult terrain, across rivers and even up mountains, and can transport a lot of people, even though each cable car only has a passenger capacity of 30. Now, moving on to the blimps. You'll need to place 1 blimp depot, 2 blimp stops, and connect them with a pathway before you can create your lines. There's only one model, so you can't change it, but you can adjust the number of vehicles on each line. The blimps have a passenger capacity of 35, and they unload and load passengers very slowly, so I recommend not having more than 1 line for your blimp stops, since they can back up easily and slow down the line even more. The nice thing about blimps is that they can boost the education in certain districts if you implement the educational blimps policy in the policy tabs. As you can see here, this blimp's advertising has changed to advertise books and increase education in the area. Next, we have the helicopters. Just like the blimps, you'll need a depot, at least 2 stops, and then connect them with a pathway before you can create your lines. You also can't change the model, but you can increase the number of vehicles on each line. Each helicopter only has a passenger capacity of 20, and just like the blimps, they load and unload passengers very slowly. This can cause your lines to back up and leave plenty of passengers waiting, as you can see here. So I recommend having different stops for different lines so they don't get slowed down. The helicopters travel faster than the blimps, but have a lower capacity and don't have the added benefit of increasing education. Finally, we have the ferries. Just like the last 2, you'll need a depot, at least 2 stops, and a pathway connecting them before you can create your lines. There are several models for the ferries, with the default one having the highest capacity of 50 passengers. It's the only form of public transportation on water, so I highly recommend using them if your city has a river running through it like this, or if there's a lot of water on your map in general, as it can help with traffic and reduce the number of cars crossing your bridges. There are different sized canals you can use in your city as well to create some interesting water passages for your ferries. And that's it for this guide on interesting forms of public transportation for city skylines. If this video helped you, I'd really appreciate if you could leave a like and a comment down below, and subscribe to see my other videos. Thanks for watching.